All right, tonight we have a very unique beer coming into us from upstate New York, a brewery called Shmaltz Brewing Company. It's out of Clifton Park, New York. It was founded back in 1996, and it was founded as the American Jewish Celebration beer. So a lot of these beers, actually most of them, all of them, have very Jewish connotations to them. It was founded by Jeremy Cohen back in 1996 when he squeezed pomegranates to produce juice for the first Hebrew beer that he made. They call it the Hebrew series, H-E''brew. Kind of a play on words right there. All these beers are certified kosher beer, as a matter of fact. And the beer that we're going to be doing tonight is Hebrew Hanukkah Chanukah Pass the Beer. Of course, Hanukkah is spelled two different ways. With an H in the beginning and a CH at the beginning. I'm assuming the way to pronounce this is Hebrew Hanukkah Chanukah, even though both spellings are pronounced Hanukkah. Pass the beer. 8% alcohol by volume for the 8 nights of Hanukkah. And that's not all. It uses 8 malts and 8 hops. Can you believe it? 8 different malts and 8 different hops just crammed into this style of beer. Producing an 8% alcohol by volume beer. It's a winter warmer, according to Beer Advocate. Of course, Rate Beer doesn't even acknowledge winter warmers, it seems. They call it an American strong ale. 82 on Beer Advocate, which is okay. 73 on Rate Beer, which is meh, kind of average. So both websites not a huge fan of this particular beer from Shmaltz Brewing. And there is a, like as you can see, the menorah right here on the front. It's a winter warmer, and winter warmers a lot of times are associated with Christmas. Well, this one says, hey, how about Hanukkah? Let's talk about Hanukkah here, and that's exactly what it does. Jeremy Cohen says, no matter how you spell it, you now hold the official chosen beer of the holiday season. After 18 years of Shmaltz and over 2,000 years of Hanukkah tradition, we thought it was finally time to release a beer specifically to celebrate all the miracles of the 8 crazy nights. We hope our fermented creation will bring some light to the winter darkness and pair perfectly with the latkes and the battle royale of dreidels. Pass some Hanukkah beer over to your friends or favorite friends and family and delight in the warming of the season. L'chaim. I don't know how to pronounce that in Hebrew. I know the CH sounds like you're clearing your throat, so l'chaim, I guess, is how you pronounce it. Anyway, however you pronounce it, happy Hanukkah, and we're going to pour Hebrew Hanukkah Chanukah Pass the Beer, which is the 2014 first edition. I guess, is there a second edition in 2014? Is there a second batch? It says dark ale brewed with 8 malts, 8 hops, 8% alcohol by. Okay, we already went through that. So we see this dark brown pour. As soon as we pour it right in, we see a very malty look to this beer. Also getting the hoppiness of it as well. It's getting very carbonated. Pour it all the way up to the top of this tulip. So there we go. We got about a half a finger of head, if that, spread evenly, a khaki color look to it. Dark brown, almost reddish, getting a very reddish vibe to the dark brownness of this beer, so burgundy-ish maybe. Let's get a aroma. Now I can smell it from here. It's very, very malty smelling on the yeah, I'm definitely getting a dark aroma, almost like a dark pale ale kind of aroma to this beer. Smelling the malt, smelling the hops. Nothing really is invading my senses. It's not really. I can't really say, oh yeah, it's chocolatey. Oh yeah, it's like a fir tree. You know, I can't really say. Other than a dark malty kind of smell, maybe a little bit, tiny bit of caramel kind of smell to this beer. So, with that said, let's get the taste now of Hebrew Hanukkah Chanukah Pass the Beer. Whoa. Yeah, there's a lot going on. This one has a deep, hot bite to it. A deep, hot bite to it. It's really, I would say the hops overpower the malts. It almost drinks like a black IPA. I'm getting a very dank, grapefruity kind of taste in the back of the throat. very boozy. It's extremely boozy on the tongue, coming in at 8% ABV. And with all these malts and hops, I'm not seeing how the booze is like prevalent, but it's really a boozy, bittery kind of beer in the back of the throat. It's something that has a lot of bite to it in the back. So these malts and hops are really commingling in an interesting way. Not really producing the diversity of a taste that you'd probably be driving for with using so many of those ingredients. It seems like it should be producing a little more of a unique flavor, but what I'm getting is a very, very just harsh IPA-ish, hop forward kind of beer. It comes in at 60 IBUs, which is not really that high on the IBU scale. But I'm just getting a very boozy kind of taste of this beer. Hard to rate in that it's that winter warmer style, which there's so many different tasting beers that fall into that category. It's kind of a catch-all category for winter beers. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give Hebrew Hanukkah Chanukah, past the beer. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's got a decent look to it, a fun kind of wintry look to it. The aroma, not really much to say about that. And then again, what kind of aroma is it supposed to have? The taste is a little bitter and harsh, but I kind of like that. It's not too fruity like some IPAs are. It's a very black IPA kind of taste to this beer, but it's not quite as malt forward as I would like it to be. With using 8 malts and 8 hops, I want to see that kind of balance, like the kind of balance that the Sam Adams Merrymaker had, which tasted like a stout slash IPA. It was an incredible mixture of the two. This one, not the greatest, but not bad at all. You could do a lot worse, and it'd be a decent beer, I guess, to have with latkes. I don't think I have any latkes in the house, but maybe I'll have to buy some or make some myself. So 7 out of 10 for Hebrew Hanukkah Chanukah, past the beer. Thanks.